Hey YouTube, Shinobi here, and you might have noticed that I haven't put up a video in about a week. Maybe a little bit more than a week. I don't really remember when it was. There is a reason for that. If you don't follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and there goes the cat, and then therefore goes one of the dogs to chase her. Anyway, for those of you that don't follow me on Facebook or Twitter, probably don't know exactly what is going on. And I am going to explain exactly what happened and why I was absent. So, like I said, they're chasing again. For those that don't know, I was in the hospital for a week. I was sent to the ER via my... It's a really long story. I'll make it as quick as possible just because my life's an open book. I don't try to hide much. There's certain instances where I'm not going to talk about a whole lot, like on the podcast and stuff, but I don't hide anything. And so, about right around Thanksgiving, I was feeling a lot of chest pains, and I didn't think a whole lot of it. It did hurt a lot. It was quite an intense pain for the 2 times that it happened during the course of like 4 or 5 days. But I didn't think much of it. It was a pain. I'm like, oh, it hurts really bad. Oh, crap. And the next day, the pain was pretty light, and I didn't really think anything of it. Sunday, the Sunday after Thanksgiving was kind of where things still hurt a little bit, and I started to worry. And so I wanted to get it checked out. But again, I didn't think a whole lot of it. And so we just scheduled an appointment with my normal doctor. And so we saw him that following Wednesday. And I was in no pain whatsoever when that happened. I was a little bit congested. I think I had a small cold around that time. But, so, long story short, he wanted me to get better tests done because the equipment at the doctor's office wasn't as good as at a clinic or anything like that. So I went to a different clinic. I had some tests done, and right before a stress test on my heart, they did an echocardiogram, ECG, and they didn't like what they saw, so they brought in the physician there, Dr. Graham, and like the cracker. Yeah. So I'm really hungry right now. So anyway, he didn't like what he saw either, and he basically kind of concluded himself that I had had a heart attack. And I was just kind of sitting there going, I'm 25. Yeah, I'm diabetic, and that's not a mystery or anything like that. So again, I was like, well, if you say so, whatever. And so he kind of showed me what was going on with the pictures of my heart, and I was whisked away to the ER. And after sitting in the ER for 6 frickin' hours, getting 5 billion tests done, I was finally admitted to the hospital Friday night, and I just got out today, Friday, the 19th. So I was in there almost exactly a week. I was about 6 hours shy of being a week in the hospital. And it's not fun. Basically, what had happened is I did, in fact, have a heart attack. Possibly even 2. I don't know for sure. The pain was not lasting, and it kind of did subside. And I felt fine since the Monday after Thanksgiving. I felt perfectly fine. I've had no pains, no shortness of breath, no anything, and that's why it was so weird, but it did in fact happen. And I had a heart cath done, and they did place 2 stents in my heart in the left artery area, because that was apparently over 90% closed. And so if that did become totally blocked, there is a good chance my heart would have stopped and I probably would have died. So, I am glad that we caught it when we did. That is now open. I am on several medications, and so this is the stage of my life now. Basically, so I wanted, like I said, my life's an open book. I'm not going to try to hide anything. This is what happened. I am 25. I did have a heart attack, maybe 2 heart attacks. and I had to have mild surgery to correct it. And basically, it boils a lot down to the fact that I was diabetic and I wasn't taking any pills or insulin, because several years ago my diabetes kind of plateaued. I lost a lot of weight and I got it under control, so I didn't really have to take medications for it anymore. But of course, past couple of years, I'm not going to say I'm proud of my lifestyle choices. I'm not going to try to pretend or try to excuse it. I'm really not, and I was lazy, to say the least. Outside of my period of working at Toys R Us, all my jobs are just like this. I'm talking to the camera, or I'm recording, or doing a podcast, or typing for CS Toys, or doing inventory work for them, or whatever it is I'm doing at the time. So all my work is not physical work. It's all mental work. And I got in that set period of not doing anything. I mean, I walk quite a bit. I go to stores all the time, obviously, looking for toys and stuff. So I mean, it's not like I'm just vegging out all the time. But I didn't take care of myself. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get at, is I didn't take care of myself. When my weight did start to go back up, I should have been checking my blood sugar, and I should have been paying attention to those kind of things. The problem with my diabetes is that even when my blood sugar was high, I had no warning signs of it. It doesn't give me migraines, it doesn't make me dizzy or make me feel like I'm passing out or anything like that. So I don't really know without checking it. And so I just never bothered to check it. I was basically a delinquent with my health, to put it simply. And because of those choices is more than likely why I had the heart attacks and why I ended up in the hospital and why I'm currently in the situation I'm in right now. Now that being said, I'm doing okay. I feel perfectly fine. I'm wearing this very uncomfortable, basically it's a defibrillator bra, basically. I'm not going to bounce around that subject. That's what it feels like. So there's a defibrillator here and then two on my back. So if I do go into cardiac arrest, it'll go and hopefully spring me back to life or whatever. That's the gist of it. I do not plan on that happening, but if it does, my bra will protect me. And so I don't really know where I was getting at with all that, but I did want to say that I am doing perfectly fine. I'm home and I'm happy. I'm happy to be home. Spending a week in the hospital is the worst. I don't know, people that are there longer, I don't know how you do it. There gets to be a point where you're just emotionally drained. Like, you might feel physically fine, but mentally you checked out and you're done. You're frustrated, you're angry at the situation, you're angry at yourself for basically putting yourself in that situation. I don't have anyone to blame for this but myself. And I fully realize that. I blame myself. And to be brutally honest, yes, I do hate myself for what happened. But that doesn't mean that I'm... excuse me. Talking too much. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop what I'm doing or I'm going to give up. No, that's not the case whatsoever. I am more determined now than I ever have been to get back into the shape that I was several years ago before I started doing videos. And if I can get there once, I can get there again. And now I have more ambition than ever because I really like my life. There's some financial struggles here or there. But outside of that, I absolutely love my life. I'm as far from depression as you can get, in my humble opinion. So I'm not down. I'm not out. If anything, I am a higher, not like higher, but physically higher than I have ever been. And I'm gonna make the necessary changes, slowly but surely. And I will get there. So you might see some physical changes, hopefully. I would love to get back down to where I was. And, like I said, I've talked about this for about 10 minutes now, which is way too long for an update on my health that no one probably cares about. But the feedback I did get on Facebook and Twitter when I mentioned that I was in the hospital was huge. And I thank everyone that gave me some support, because it means a lot when you can hop on and a lot of people who are essentially strangers give you so much support. That means the world to me. So I want to thank everyone that did give me a shout out. Bruno from MMPR Toys actually mentioned me in his latest review, and I appreciate that so much. You're an amazing guy. You're awesome. Hi Zeus. Hi. So huge thanks to everyone who supported me and everything. But I'm home now. Gonna get back into the gear of reviewing. I've got a vlog coming up that is my unboxing for the month of that order. It's not a hugely impressive order, but it is something, so that will go up shortly after this. I also got a Loot Crate and Nerd Block unboxing on the way too, so I'm gonna get back in the swing of things starting next week, and everything will get back to normal. I just really wanted to update everyone. I've got like battle scars everywhere. I've got bruises here, all up and down my arm. All the times I had to take my blood. I had an IV here, an IV here. At one point I had an IV here that made my balloon, or my arm balloon up. That was fun. The one thing good I can say about the hospital experience is that their hospital food was actually pretty delicious. It was actually really good. So I will say that it wasn't that bad in the food department. But anyway, I just wanted to make where I'm at clear, and kind of let everyone know that if you do have health problems, and you know you have health problems, it doesn't matter how stubborn you are, don't let it go. Don't listen to Elsa. Get it checked out, get it under control, because if I've learned anything, it's that if you know that something is wrong, don't wait. Because if you wait too long, it could be too late. Thankfully, it was not too late for me, but it's a case-by-case thing. You never know. So if you have something wrong with you, take care of yourself. That's all I'm going to say, because it was a scary thing. There was never a moment where I was terrified for my life, but just to kind of be known in the hospital as that 25-year-old that had a heart attack isn't really cool. So don't do that. I advise not to have a heart attack, ever. So I'm going to wrap this up. I talked way too long. I apologize for keeping everyone here. Everyone that is here, thank you for supporting me and everything. I will get to unboxing this in the next video, and we'll take a look at what we got in store for next month, and I'll update everyone there. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support and all the love. You guys are amazing, amazing people. And I don't know where I'd be without you. So thanks for watching. Take care, and have a great one. Take care of yourself. Bye.